Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today, like always, I have a Reddit post for you guys, and I thought it was quite interesting. I haven't read it yet, but I think there is a lot that can be learned from that post. And being a coach, I help people in life. I think that I can bring a lot of insight to that post. So let's get right into it. So let me read it. She's a female, so I'll start doing my female voice. So I don't want to insult females here, but yeah, I'm gonna try as much as possible to do a voice that is not too insulting. So, how do I, female 23, stop emotionally manipulating my boyfriend, man 24? It wasn't intentional, but that doesn't matter. My boyfriend and I been dating for 2 months. We met 4 months ago as roommates and live with four others. It got serious fast and we were hanging out with 2+ hours a day every day. From when I first moved in. Unfortunately, our relationship has coincided with me having some sort of nervous breakdown that's been that's been possibly years in the making. I am wrecked. I have no energy or drive for anything. Not only do I no longer care for my career or studies, when I've always been type A, I'm likely failing my masters. I also don't have the energy to socialize or hang out with friends. I've become self centered and irritable. I am likely depressed. Things like picking up sock seems to take a Herculean effort, so it just lies there for days. Or I see a train in my sick and just blink. Feel a little irritated and don't have the motivation to wipe it for 5 days. Okay. I don't even enjoy my hobbies or interests. I barely eat as cooking seems too hard and food tastes like nothing now. A lot of time. Tastes like nothing now, a lot of time. Okay. He's a great guy, seemed crazy about me too. He has held me through all three panic attacks I've had in the last month. I went 2 years without having them, including one last night from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Okay. Because he's one of the few things I care for. Because he's one of the few things I care for, and I feel anything for now, right? I guess I've lashed on a lot. I take it personally when I haven't seen him all day and he chooses to go to the movie with his friends overseeing me. I insist he gives me a quick cuddle before I go to sleep, even when he has friends over and I'm talking him away from the fun. The one time he seemed annoyed about it, I sulked and he felt so guilty. I was telling myself he didn't care about me because he did. He would cuddle me every night or whatever nonsense. I said this was how I felt, and again, was overcome with guilt. I feel very insecure and constantly needs reminding he loves me. I'm exhausting him. He feels like he has less freedom, but he is also consumed with the guilt of hurting my feelings because I'm fragile now. Even when I tell him I don't care, if he doesn't want to hang out, and I mean it, he just assumes I'm lying. This is sad. How do I stop manipulating this guy? Um, this was very hard to read. Very hard to read. I'm also very tired, and yeah, this was a very hard to read. So if I recapitulate, So basically, that is manipulation, right? You're emotionally manipulating your boyfriend, from what I've seen. Um, I don't really see manipulation here. Um, uh, it's more so that your boyfriend. It's more so. I don't really see manipulation here. It's more so that I just don't see manipulation here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find something to say, but there's like nothing to say. You're not manipulating him. Like if he's there and he decides to stay, it's that he. You're not manipulating him. Now, one thing that struck me a little bit in this text is that it seems that you overthink situations too much. Again, if you haven't watched my other videos, go and watch them. I always talk about people have miserable lives because they love finding problems where there's no problems, right? And in this case, you said that you were depressed or likely to be depressed, and you no longer care for your career or study. Then stop. If you're depressed, then be depressed. Take the pain, take the emotional pain. There's really nothing to do about that. What would you do? Like you can go and say, psychiatrist. And what is that person gonna do? She's gonna give you meds and probably probably give you a couple session of cognitive behavioral therapy or whatnot. So you can go, but it's probably not gonna change anything. And if it does change anything, it wasn't her. It's just that you simply um, became not depressed anymore. So really, that text was a dead end from what I can read. It didn't go anywhere, and I don't understand. I don't understand people. I don't know. This one is weird. This one is weird. We can try to find another one since this one was so weird. Like again, I don't see the manipulation. If he's there, he's there. He decided to be there, and most of what is happening is in your head. Really, most of it. So let's keep going. Okay, so first of all, you need to properly deal with your mental health so you aren't putting all the pressure on your boyfriend to be your only support. Luckily, most universities have a lot of resources available to students. I know it's tough, but you need to talk to your supervisor and see what opinions there are so you don't fail, and also look at what support services are offered, like counseling, etc. You can, but again, this is a non-problem, people. This is a non-problem, and this is why your relationship sucks. If you don't like it, leave. But if you don't mind, you actually don't mind, and I'll do another video about this. But if you actually don't mind, stay. Now, there is no good or bad in relationship. People love to make lists of what is bad, what is good in relationship, how to, have the perfect relationship. But the truth is, there's no perfect relationship, right? There's no perfection. Perfection does not exist. Perfection is pretty much an agreed upon standard that people hold to themselves in relationships. But to be honest, there is no such thing. There's been almost millions of years where humans have been dating and having kids and I don't know, just coupling up. And during those millions of years, maybe less, maybe more, there's probably been any kind of relationship style that you can imagine, right? And if it worked, it worked. If it's there, you says you're depressed. Well, what I would advise you, even though I don't like giving advice because I would much rather help you understand your problem than simply give you an advice. It's just if you don't want to work, don't work. But if you actually want to work because you have bills to pay, then work. Do you understand? Anyways, let's go to the next. Um, Weight loss advice. Um, how do I lose? Okay. I am 13 years old and over 160 pounds. Probably 170 pounds. Did I say? Yeah, anyways, 170 pounds plus. I haven't checked yet. What should I eat? Oh my god, 13! 13! Why do you want to lose weight at 13 years old? What should I what should I eat every day? What exercise should I do? My goal is to get at 120 or 150 pounds by the end of this year. I also have bench eating disorder at 13. How do I get rid of that? Getting rid of what? Hmm. Okay. 13. Um. Well, you don't get rid of anything, but like I don't know. You're 13. Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? Like Well, if you want to lose weight, you can. There's nothing wrong about that. You can always go for a run. But I don't think the problem is your weight, though. I think the problem is that you think that there is a problem, right? And you've probably already convinced yourself. First of all, you've convinced yourself that you had a bench eating disorder. And I very much doubt that a psychiatrist or any professional diagnosed you with that disorder, right? It's probably Professor Internet that did so. And oh my God, people, you guys are wasting your lives. This is not a life. You cannot be 13 and already stressing about your weight. This doesn't make sense. This is not good. I don't even know what advice to give, but I won't even give advice. The advice I would give to a 13 years old is not even get rid of internet because it's not gonna happen. Um, I'm just gonna skip that post. I'm just gonna skip that post. There's nothing I can say to that, right? To answer all of your questions, but primarily the least, seek help from a therapist that specializes in eating disorder. Tell your guardians that you need this help. Okay. Hi, to be completely honest, you're 13 and more likely your body will continue to change in the next decade due to the things out of your control. However, as mentioned above, tell your doctor or a good support system to help implement healthy everyday choices. Okay. You would be surprised how small changes like less sugar can have impact. Also, one last thing is by telling a doctor they can do a blood test and rule out anything hormonal. Hope this helped. Um, I'm just gonna leave. This is not my place here. This is not my place here. Let's keep going. Let's find a post that I can actually help. Like I'm a genuine coach. I've helped many people get out there, lose weight, get things that they wanted to do, become who they wanted to be. But to be honest, I'm not even finding. something that I can respond to here. Like it's becoming a dead end. Um, mm, I hate being 5'6", and okay, I am 24 male. Okay, man. DMA is for men probably. I am 169.5 centimeters or 5'6". I hate being short. Never had any pros to it. People treat you as a kid. They think you're dumb. People call you bald, little guy, buddy. What's the problem in people call you bald, little guy, buddy? Let's keep reading. People don't take you seriously. I look like a 16 year old. I know that you could have had it worse, but I just wish I was average. I would take 5'8" any day. How can I deal with this? One goal I have for 2023 is to gain muscle and hopefully look more like a grown up, like a grown up. Okay. 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 I see. First of all, I can read many lies here. First of all, okay, you hate being short. You don't have to love it, but why is there's a problem with the fact that you hate being short? I am myself 6'2", and I don't love being tall. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I don't care. It's just you can hate it, but again, there's no problem in hating it. And then you said that there was no pro to it. Okay, then where's the problem in the fact that there is no pro to it? I guess some people would find pros to it if they wanted to. So this is not necessarily true, but you think it is, which is okay. But again, this is not necessarily reality here. People treat you as a kid. Again, I must say, this is very much your perspective. I would find it very unlikely that as a 24-year-old, people treat you as a kid just because you're 5'6". And by the way, it's not like that person is like 4'11". That person is 5'6". 5'6" is not even short. It's a little bit below average. And it's just a height. God damn, it's a height. Anyways, they think you're dumb. Okay, why is there is a correlation between your height and your intelligence? I don't see why the two would correlate or have anything to do with each other. But anyways, people call you bud, little guy, buddy. Buddy, I don't see the problem. Little guy, I don't see the problem. And bud, I don't see and people don't take you seriously. Okay, people don't take you seriously is a thing that now we can talk about, right? People not taking you seriously again. Why do you want people to take you seriously? Like you've said what you said. You know, when you're talking to people, if you expect something from people, you're always gonna find problem because once you've talked to that person, the reaction, or whatever that person is gonna say, is pretty much irrelevant. You said what you had to say, and there's really not much that person can do. If you don't want to talk to someone ever again, you don't talk to that person. If you're a boss and you say to an employee, "Don't do this," and the employee replies with some derogative comment, that person is fired. And there's really nothing that that person can say, whether you're 5'6" or 6'5". Do you understand? So again, it's the problem is that you think that there is a problem in the fact that you're short. And most problems, guys, comes again from that conflict with simple fact of reality. Things don't necessarily have deeper meaning, they just are. And most of your anxiety, most of your hate comes from wanting something else. But you want something else not because that something else is better. It's because you've convinced yourself that what you had was not enough and that something else is gonna solve all your problem. Because then he says he looks like a 16-year-old. I'm not even gonna comment this. And again, then he says I would take 5'8" any days. Let me tell you, if you were 5'8", you would still be in that comment section, or in the you would still be in this Reddit right, subreddit. I can tell you that 5'8", 5'6", you would still be. Again, I don't see your point. I really don't see your point. And guys, I'm not here to hate on people who have insecurities. I'm just really trying to help you understand that really most of your insecurities are just insecurities. You feel insecure about those things, but feeling insecure about those things does not mean anything beyond the fact that you are insecure about that thing. And let me add something here. Even being insecure about being short is not a problem. The problem would be that you think that being insecure about your height is a problem that you want to fix. Anyways, I don't think I'm. Self improvement. Let's see. I'm learning coding and I feel awesome in my life. Great positivity. Hey guys, I'm learning coding, not from scratch, but still, I plan to be doing that for 1 month again, not from scratch. Subsequently, I plan to start actively writing. Ta ta ti ta ta ta. I feel great in my life. I'm proud of myself. I currently live in. Okay, okay. I'm also reading books like. Okay, d'accord. Fine. I don't see the problem again. Um, my closest friends ignore me when she gets together with a new guy. Okay, this one is my last because I'm getting real bored of this Reddit thing because there's nothing there really. There's really nothing there. Um, so, anyways, my closest my closest friends ignores me when she gets together with a new guy. I'm not even gonna read this thing. There's nothing I can there's nothing I can tell you, like, there's really nothing. Some key life lesson from losing 60 pounds in a year. All right. What 1 to 10 scale in smart? Oh my god, I am completely. How can Okay, it's done, guys. It's done. So that's the end of the video. Have a nice day, everybody. Peace. That's not even the right. Okay. Second piece. Peace.